So I'm probably gonna make a longer video on this, but I wanted to cover a topic that I see very frequently on subs that I view and sometimes even YouTube comments regarding new channels and music channels. Or the question is, can you actually make it as a musician in 2022? And honestly, the answer is yes, but no. The yes part is that yes, you can do it, but you will be grinding away your life for so long if you have no type of backing or support to begin with, that you might as well consider all of this a waste of time if you want to get into music. In this scene now, music is easy to get into, but hard to get listeners. You would think with so many people out there that want to listen to music that it would be easy to get your music heard, but the unfortunate fact is no, it is far from the truth. It is extremely hard to find listeners because of the fact that you got to break into the market. Unless you're willing to go and do tours, do shows, and do all of those things repeatedly over and over and over to try and slowly build up a fan base, you probably are going to struggle a lot, especially in your beginning trying to get fans. Now, I get it. Who am I to talk? I had a failed music career, if you will, considering I spent like the past 4 or 5 years trying to get my music out there, sort of, not really, because I didn't understand what it really took to get your music out there when you're a nobody. The truth is, unless you have a lot of money, your music is probably never going to pop off unless you have a really high ounce of luck. There's no other way about it. When you're competing with corporations and label records that all have millions and millions and millions of dollars, and they keep pushing the artists that they want to be at the top, it makes it a little bit harder to go against that. Music is one of those things where you really have to go into the mindset of either you want to be a musician and you're going to do whatever it takes, or you're going to accept that it's a hobby and that's all it will ever be. It cannot be one or the other. Now, there are chances that you could be lucky and something blows up and then it changes your whole life forever, but the chances of it is very, very low. I saw a post on the Reddit channel talking about how to grow your music in 2022, and the reality is, unless you have something that brings people in there other than just for you, you're not going to really grow that channel. You have to give something to the people before they give something to you. That's how it really works when it comes to music. Especially on YouTube. You cannot post your songs and expect people to find them. YouTube is not going to recommend it. It really doesn't. The YouTube algorithm is against you when it comes to posting music on that platform. It will not help you in any way, shape, or form. That is the hard, cold truth when it comes to posting music on YouTube. You need to post tutorials, post covers. You got to post things, anything other than posting your own music. As wrong as that might sound, that's literally what you have to do. You have to bring people in for anything other than yourself before they actually care about you as the artist. But the thing is, even as you get to that point, let's say you do get fans, then you got to get them to try and listen to your music. And then depending on who you are, more times than not, most people go to a studio, they pay for studio time, studio sessions, got to pay out their pocket, pay for beats, producers, whatever it might be. You're spending money on top of money on top of money on top of money. It is a money sink. Music is a fucking sinkhole. There is no other way to describe it. It is a money pit, and unless you got financial backing or you got the biggest fucking luck ever and you get picked up by a record company or someone that's going to actually help you out, you are not going to make it. Essentially, you cannot come in making music in this day and age without a game plan. It's been covered by other artists that have talked about it. More personally, one of my favorite, T-Pain. He's literally talked about it in one of his videos. I'll play a clip right now.
From QC.
Okay.
Came out and they said, every time you drop a single, you automatically have to spend 200 grand.
Yeah, right, for the radio.
Yeah,
for radio.
I saw that, yep.
Radio, for promo,
to make
merch.
To make it
Wendy Day also talked about that.
To make it the most popular.
Mm-hmm. All right.
If you don't do that, you're not cutting through the fog.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So
in this landscape, it is super tough to break out anywhere. And it's not like the old days of the internet where you could just post a song and there wasn't many other people competing with you. And you could just be like, well, all right, I'll just put it to the internet and you just get lucky and it pops off. It doesn't work like that no more. You pretty much have to adapt to how the internet is today with everything being manufactured. Corporations doing this, trying to find the next person to shine out. And then when they do, then they're going to start setting things up so they can pop off, pay off influencers, do this, do that. Because that's essentially what you got to do these days. Once you have a song made, the strategy now goes to pay influencers to play your song in the background while they dance to it. And then finding other means of ways to get your stuff out there. I don't know, go to Twitch streams, donate money to say, hey, play my song. You know, that's like the new form way of promotion. This old way of doing Instagram ads and all that other bullshit doesn't work. The conversion rate is extremely low and it's never going to be worth your while. You are better off just paying influencers all day that like dancing to songs already and make a song that they would dance to and then have a chance of more people going to listen to it. That is a better and actually a plan I would probably do nowadays than just throwing money into the wind and hoping that people are going to hear the song off an Instagram ad, hitting up my 10 friends to hear my music again because they don't already like it, but I need people to act like they like it, so I need listeners. So they go and play it one time for me and then they never hear it again. That's just how it is, man. Again, I might cover this topic more in depth on my main channel eventually. I just want to speak on this because I see this discussion a lot. I see a lot of new people try and get in and try to make music, try to get themselves heard. And the reality is, and more times than not, you're never going to be heard. If you're fine with that, that is cool. If you're okay with it being a hobby, accept that right off the bat and never expect to blow up at all. If you can do that, you're great. But if you actually hope to blow up one day, you hope to get noticed, you have to either be fully committed or not committed at all. There is no in-between middle ground like, I'll just keep doing and hopefully blow up one day. You won't blow up. You won't. Unless you actively push and you are like dedicating your life to it, it's not going to happen. That is the reality of it. But yeah, I just wanted to speak on that. Other than that, that's all I got for you. Have a great day. And yeah,